how long this is going to last. I've been having a few problems with just getting live, really. It was just telling me to change my orientation all the time. These YouTube gremlins really are out in force. But I hope you can all join me this evening. I couldn't go live on my original event, so I'm hoping you'll all find me. Hi Pippa, I'm glad you found me. I've had so much trouble getting on this evening. It was an absolute nightmare. It kept telling me to change my orientation. All those YouTube gremlins come out to play. How's your day been, Pippa? I've got a really fun project for us tonight. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. I'm just going to alter this slightly because I'm slightly turned. I don't want to go too much. There. Is that a good shot for you, Pippa? I have had a good day, thank you. I haven't really done much today. I've been sorting out my craft room. Luke went to help my mum with something, and my dad. So I sorted out my craft room. I've been posting some bargain craft bits on the Facebook pages and on Vinted, and I've managed to sell my Gemini electric die cutting machine, which I no longer use. If you can hear any talk in the background, it is Alfie. I do apologise. He's in there on his Meta, his VR headset. So I thought we were going to make a really cool triple easel card. You might be able to guess sort of by looking at this what we're doing. And then a little matching gift box, because I'm just loving matching gift boxes at the minute. I'm hoping we'll get a few more people in. As they're watching in the background. Please say hi if you're watching in the background. We'd love to speak to you. I'll just get all my dies out and I can just talk through with you what I've used. Won't wait for anyone else to come in. Box. And some tape out. I think we'll get started. So if you haven't guessed already, we are making a circular triple easel card, and it's going to be a really fun novelty Christmas card, and these are going to be little Christmas puddings. Still undecided to whether to turn this one to a pudding or not yet, but we're going to definitely have the two bigger ones as Christmas puddings. So to make this, I've used my Hunky Dory circular nesting dies. You can see I've used the biggest one, the next size down, and the next size down, just to create my circular sort of cards to make my easels. So I cut into a card base, So I've got a circular card. So the biggest one, I think, is something like 2 notches over 4.5. I think this one goes down to, I want to say 4 1/4, 4 1/8. And this one goes down again, I think it's to like 3 7/8. Yeah, to 3 7/8. And then these lovely scallop circles, again, the Hunky Dory, and they go absolutely perfect with the straight edge nesting circles. So again, I've used the biggest one, the next size down, and the next size down. And they just literally, you can use these two, they are exactly the same size. So these work really well. You take the next size down, and that sort of goes, can sort of even the next size down again. You could create a really nice sort of frame with that. So that's all the dies I've used. What I did was I took 3, I actually found loads of shop bought 6x6-ish card blanks, so this is not 6x6. So I've taken these and I just cut into them to make my actual easels, and then I've just scored in half. So this is my largest one. So I cut the circle in brown to make my pudding. Just so I grab the largest die, hit it slightly over the top, cut out my actual card base, then I cut it, use same die again, cut it in brown, then I grab the same size scallop die and cut that in the cream. This is all Hunky Dory Adorable Scoreable. And to measure, I just butted my card blank right up to the edge and sort of roughly worked out half. And everyone's dies are different. For me, my largest half was like, I want to say 2 1/4 roughly. So I've done that on every single one, and I'm just going to go and fold these in half to make our little easels. There's one easel. What's your weather been like, Pippa? We've had absolutely gorgeous weather today. It's still quite warm now, so I don't know if I'll get many people watching me this evening. They might all be enjoying the sunshine. Again, I've just gone ahead and already scored in half, roughly in half, to make my easels. And then the last one. Yeah, it's been really hot today. I know we're in Pembrokeshire, it gives rain coming in tomorrow evening and rain all day Wednesday for us, and then our summer starts to disappear then, on all accounts. I'm going to bring this down, make sure I'm able to make it to like a 6x6 sort of card then, hopefully, all being well. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick all my brown circles down onto the correct easels. These are going to be super cute cards, and my plan is that everyone's going to have a really cute card and gift box and a personalised cracker for Christmas Day. So everyone, I mean me, Luke, the children, and then my mum and dad all over, and my uncle. It's just the 7 of us for Christmas Day. Yeah, in the southwest coast. Southwest Wales. So I'm just gluing these down, and I'm using Kalal because it will just give strength to my project, especially when it's dry. And this cardstock, this is last year's Christmas Adorable Scoreable, but the colours are still like always in. It's such good cardstock for projects. And I made sure everything was in stock for anyone who wanted to purchase them. Anyone see anything that I'm using they like, they thought, ooh, I want to get that. There's nothing worse than it being out of stock. So that is for the biggest one. And that's the next size down. I'm just going to put my glue on these. And I need to do a little bit of colouring. So I'm going to bring that in next. I'm just going to very quickly just pop over to Facebook and just pop it on the group that we are like I Am Live. I don't know how many, if anyone will come and join us, but just be with, just popping on so everyone knows, and they might want to come and see this super fun project. Okay. Not that it's just fun, just me and you, Pippa, chatting, but I just think it's not very fun for you not having anyone else to chat to in the chat box, you know? I mean, I can talk for Britain, so I could keep chatting and we could just have our own little conversation. I'm happy looking up. And now for this one, I'm just going to, I think I will turn this into a little Christmas pudding. So I saved this one purposely so I can show you how I did the, like the little custard bit on the top. So what I did was I had this circle and I just lined it up sort of where I wanted it. And I grabbed my pencil. Hi, Benita! Don't worry, there's no problem with being late. I had so much problems with blooming YouTube, to be honest. I was surprised I was on time. So now I've just drawn my little circle around there, and I'm going to grab my smallest nesting die, and the circular ones, which was this one, line it up like that and just run it through my machine. So we are making a really cool Christmas pudding triple easel card, Benita, and a matching gift box. Oh no, Benita, I hope you are okay, especially for the rest of the day now. It's nothing worse than tummy troubles. So just run that through my machine, and this one's going to go on here, and that'll be the third little Christmas pudding. So now I'm just going to bring in a piece of just, this really is just scrap cardstock that I've just got on my stash for some reason. And I'm just going to colour in these really cute holly and berries. And I'll just find my really dark green. And these are just my creative craft products markers. They really are my favourite. Rather than using, I thought I could have used, I was going to use some green adorable scoreable and red, and I thought rather than using a whole sheet of A4 just for this, I might as well just cut it in white and colour it myself, because I've been using my A4 adorable scoreable really for my boxes and cards because it's such good strength. I can imagine you saying that as well, Benita. That's the type of thing I'd say to my stomach. Why do you have to do it now? Exactly the same sort of thing I'd say to Luke if we're about to leave and he said you need the toilet. I'd be like, why do you have to do that now? Can you hold it in? This really isn't a great time. Only thing I really don't like about colouring, especially fiddly little things, is how messy my fingers get. Thankfully it's not like ink pads, so it's not so bad. That's the green done. IBS is absolutely the worst. That's too dark. It's no fun at all. Oh, that one's gone. Oh, not so nice. Let's try number 15. I will grab the hunky dory ones, I think, for my red, just to see if I've got a nice. That one. Nope, we will go the reliable Creative Craft Products. number 15. That's quite a nice red, actually. That's a perfect hollyberry red. First grab my tape runner, slightly wonky. Move that around slightly. Yes, there we go. Should I put one or two berries? I don't know. One or two leaves. Might do one with one, because I've lost the leaf somewhere. I don't know how. Oh, there it is. Hi, Simone. No need to be sorry. I am making a really cute Christmas pudding triple easel card and a matching gift box. As I was saying to Pippa before everyone else came in, that my plan is I'm making everyone a really cute card in their own little gift box for Christmas Day, and they're going to have their own personalised cracker as well. So it's just for everyone that comes to my house on Christmas Day, which is like us four, my mum, my dad and my uncle, and everyone will have their own cracker with a really cute present in. So my dad and I have a tradition, and it's something my nan started a long time ago. She used to play games, and she always did a present from the tree at Christmas. So Dad and I have changed it a bit. We always put a present in. Last year we hid at the presents. The year before we did boxes. So this year we're doing, I decide for him what we're doing, and we just go halves. We're doing the crackers. I don't know how little these are going to be, but I think they'll just be cute. A cute little extra on the top. And the inspiration for this actually came from last year's Festive Makes handbook, I think handbook 7 from Hunky Dory, and they did a Christmas box, Christmas pudding box. And I was looking at it and I thought, oh, that's so cute. It's come to life now. That is so cute. I love it. I thought, oh, I might make that Christmas pudding box. And then something really just told me to just think outside the box a bit. And I thought, why not make a easel style card? So I was searching Facebook just to get some YouTube for some inspiration, and then Sam's triple easel popped up, and then Simone's triple easel card popped up, and I thought, let's do a triple easel, because I've never done one before. So what better time to do one than when you're live? So Benita and Simone, how have your days been? I haven't done much today at all. I was just saying to Pippa I've been sorting out my craft room. Luke went out to help my mum and dad with something. I managed to sell my Gemini electric die cutting machine, and I've been really destashing, so putting stuff on the Facebook pages. One of those two, I think. Right, I'm going to move this little holly out of the way. I don't want to lose that. I've just got some to stick down on the bases. That down there, but I might just ink them up actually. I am going a bit rogue to what I planned here, but that's okay. Rogue is good. We can go rogue. Oh no! Oh Simone, I hope you're okay. There was nothing worse than that. That's awful. I think I'm going to go for vintage plates. She was bullying. I'm sure Simone was not bullying the mop bucket. That's the type of thing my dad would say about my mum though, to be fair. So I'm just going to use the VersaFine Clear in Sand Dune, and I'm going to make sort of vintage plates that looks like my Christmas puddings are sitting on a little vintage plate, a Victorian plate. Something that I would probably find in my kitchen, because I've got all my Nan's plates and they are very, very vintage and I won't part with them at all. So this is probably what the Christmas pudding would look like served in my house. I'm just going to roughly ink blend. Nothing perfect. Just a stained old plate. I've actually decided also I'm making my own Christmas pudding this year as well. We're not buying it from the shop. We are making our own. And I'm going to do it on what was known as Stir Up Sunday. I think it was called. This tradition as the last Sunday before Advent. I didn't even know this day existed. I realised I'm off camera. Sorry ladies and Mike. So I'm going to do my Christmas pudding, or our Christmas pudding, on Stir Up Sunday. And then just feed it throughout on the build up to Christmas. Perfect is definitely overrated. Simone, I completely agree with you. I've also got some inky fingers. Oh, bear with me everyone, I'm going to go grab a wet wipe because otherwise I'm going to be getting red and green over my plates. We're going to make our own Christmas cake as well this year, Mike. I'm thinking November. Homemade Christmas cakes are the best. and for us as well, because we've got Gracie May who's dairy free. It's just easier that if we make our own, we know that she can have it. Definitely lots of cherries and brandy. And Luke's on icing duty. He makes the royal icing for the Christmas cake that goes really hard, so he's doing that this year. I think we made one about 2 years before Gracie May was born. The Christmas 2022 or 2023. It could have been 2022 because she was born 2023. So that's the last time we made anything really like that for Christmas, apart from mince pies. And last year we didn't do mince pies, we did mincemeat trees. Sometimes I put some in the cake. That would be Luke. I don't drink brandy, but that'll be Luke sitting there just, you know, swigging it away. One thing I'm finding is that I am pressing, lately I'm going through blending brushes like I don't know what. I feel like I'm pressing too hard down on them. Then I feel if I'm too gentle that I'm not getting a great coverage. That's my ink done. Let's just get rid of that piece of scrap cardstock. Just not really burnish these. Sorry, I've come off camera. Maybe I will definitely try applying more ink to see if that works. So I don't want to keep going through and press too hard on my brushes. Perfect. This little tutu one isn't going to have holly on. I think I'm either going to have this little one here or this one. Oh, I think the heart is really cute. It'll just sit on the top there. Where is my little tape runner? Do find this little tape runner a godsend. My little go-to, my Crafter's Companion dotty one. Just it doesn't give the highest tack. The tack's good, but I can move it when I need to. Oh, fingers crossed, Benita. I actually had to invest in a new ring light, so I don't know how good this one is. To be honest, this evening, it's just a little desk one, because my big one just gave up the ghost on me. And it was getting really, really hot on the plug, and I thought that's not very safe. So I'm going to try and assemble these now. So to stick about there, I think. Just going to push it back just so we get, and I can sort of judge. Don't really want it to come past 6. There, yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to pick these two up together and just mark. I originally started using the Hunky Dory tape runners when they first came out. And I actually found that they really didn't sort of hold their tack at all, and the dotted tape runner wasn't the best. So I was really put off. I thought, well, I just won't bother with these things. I'll stick to good old red liner tape. And then when I bought some stuff from Crafters Companion last year, they came in a bundle, in one of the bundles that I chose, that I decided to buy, and I thought, well, it was coming out, so it's not like I had a choice. But the Crafters Companion ones, to be fair, were really good. I'll just line this up to my, let that dry. I'm going to flip that over just to give that another good burnish, I think. Just move that slightly forward, as I can see my back pudding isn't going to stand up as well as I'd like. There, perfect. So just map that up. Right, that comes down to 5. I'm going to line this up just so it comes down to, it can come just over 6, because I think my, there, perfect. I'll just put a little pencil here and here. Actually, last year I did some wire crafting when Hunky Dory released the kit, and I actually used, I decided to make a really cute wooden plaque and put the wire on, and I actually used Gorilla Glue to stick my wire down. It was so good. Oh, I really like this. How's that one standing up? That's my only issue there. Perfect. Just turned it on the side so you can see the... Oh, how cute. This is actually going to be for my uncle, and I know he's absolutely going to love it. So now we can get on and make our box. Just going to move our cute little card to the side so this can fully dry then. And I'm not going to be touching it and grabbing at it and moving it. I'm definitely making more triple easels. So I have done a little bit of the front of my box. So I have cut a piece of cardstock which is 8 1/4 squared. And this is the Christmas Village Elegance cardstock. It's not last year, it was 2023 Christmas from Hunky Dory. But I ended up getting some in a goodie box last year, and it's just, some pieces do have the little village, like little houses on, which is really cute. It comes in like a brown. I think you get this brown, the lighter brown, just get a black, but you definitely get this cream and the gold foiling, which is really cute. And I've also done the same in the Christmas pudding brown piece of 8 1/4 squared, and I've just scored at 1 inch all the way around. And that's the one thing I do like about my scoreboard. I did the box lid on this side, and you do the box base on this side. I do love Hunky Dory. I really do. This is my Hunky Dory scoreboard. It's brilliant for making boxes. Just saves me working out awkward measurements. All I need to do is just work out the size of cardstock I actually want, rather than, and then just do it the alternate sides, which does make my life so much easier. And then I grabbed my largest circle die, which again is my Hunky Dory nesting circles, and I just cut my aperture. But something I will share what I did, if you can see it, because I did this ahead of time. But I just marked in an inch, or 3/4 of an inch, sorry, just in each side on the square, and then I use that to sort of work out where exactly where I was going to put my circle. On the card, Simone, it's standing up now, fine. But if it does it again, I will definitely add something. And then I just use the Snowfall acetate behind, because we are going to make a shaker card. Like I said, just score this 1 inch all the way around. So the first bit I'm going to show you is my frame, because I'm going to frame around my aperture just to frame it, and this frame is super cute. So this is a ribbon threading nesting die against the Hunky Dory ribbon threading circles, and I've used the biggest one. I don't know if these are still available, but I got these, it was last year, on a sale. And I have got a really cool, cute, everything's really cute tonight. I feel like that's all I'm saying. This is really cute. Christmas pudding brown ribbon, and we're going to thread that through. So I thought I will do this part live with you for anyone who hasn't seen these dies before. I'm sure you all have, but it's still nice to share. I'm just going to bring this in and just sort of tack it down there. And cut some of this ribbon off because I don't need that much. This should be enough, hopefully. So apologies if I'm going off camera. Just while I'm threading this through, it can be a little bit tricky. Oh no, what happened there? Chat disconnected. Now it's reconnected. Oh, I'm still live. Strange. Cut this a little bit more because I can always stick another bit on if I need to. It's just easier for me. I've been pulling a long ribbon through. These are great dies. I've used them, I think I've used them once. This is the second time I'm using them. But they are lovely, and I thought they'd just make a perfect little frame. A different kind of frame. A frame that isn't just plain or stitched or scalloped circle. It's something different. They're really nice because the whole set comes with 3 different size circles, Benita, and a straight border as well. They are fiddly. I think if I had bigger ribbon, it might make it a little bit easier, but the bigger ribbon I have is too thick. Because I was going to use a really cute cream, and then luckily I sized it up before and I realised it was too thick, so I thought, right, what have I got? And I haven't got much in the middle, but then I found this super thin Christmas pudding brown and I thought that'll do. We'll need to add some more ribbon on, I think, because I have cut it a bit too short, but I'd rather add on than be faffing with length and length and length of ribbon. I think they're still available, Pippa. We'll double check. I didn't actually check on these. I'd say if these exact ones aren't available, the rectangular and square ones probably are, because they seem to be their sort of staples, their core, just like the bookies or like I said to Pippa in the beginning, I'm really sorry if you hear Alfie shouting in the background. He's playing with his friends on his headset in the other room. And he's also just set up his own YouTube channel today that you can't show his face on. You can just record his VR and share his VR games. He's trying to, bless him, get to 50 subscribers so he can do lives. But he seems to think, it's going to happen like today. And then he thought, well, he'll wake up tomorrow and he'll have 50 subscribers. I'm trying to explain to him it doesn't happen overnight. You've really got to put the work in and create all the shorts and share it on your lobbies and all that goes into it. He's playing Gorilla Tag, I think, at the minute, Mike. He loves like Minecraft and Roblox and Fortnite. Try to get him to old school games. He's on his Meta at the minute, but he uses a PlayStation 4 generally. He's on his Meta Quest 2 headset. We had an absolute bargain with that. We went to, it's a really brilliant gaming cafe opened where we live, like 10 minutes away. And it's proper like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that, and they had a VR Meta Quest for sale second hand. I think it was like, he sold to us for like £90, which was an amazing price. And the guy who runs it has ADHD and autism, just like Alfie, and that's the reason why he set up the cafe, and it's a non-profit CIC. So him and his mum run it, which is amazing, and she has autism as well. And Alfie even had his birthday party there, and they did Pokemon deck building. They all got to take home Pokemon cards. Alfie had like extra little bits, but look, despite a few little meltdowns, he loved it. I was saying to Benita, we visited the zoo the other day. You might have heard of her, Simone, Mike and Pippa. I don't know if Benita has. Anna Ryder Richardson, who used to be on Changing Rooms years ago. We went to Manor Park, which is Anna's zoo. Which is 15 minutes away from our house. Anna, when she first bought the park, she really turned it around because the poor gibbon, he's passed away now, Steve, but he was basically in a cage. It was awful. Well, her and her ex-husband bought the zoo and took it on. And obviously now they've split up. She left for a while. I know it's changed hands and different things. It was him, and then I spoke to the lady when I got Alfie's season pass, his annual pass, and she said that, so I said, are they doing anything for Christmas? So obviously we got another zoo about 10-15 minutes away from that one, the sort of zoo vintage fun fair. They always do stuff for Christmas, and they said we don't normally, but we're hoping to, because Anna's back now running the park just by herself, or now it's officially just Anna's park again, no one else's, and she's always there, so we're hoping we might see her next week when we go. And she wants to just bring it back to her dream, and it's so neurodiverse friendly because it's so open that it didn't feel that busy. Alfie didn't feel stressed with it absolutely at all, which was amazing. They've got red panda, baby red panda triplets just been born, 4 tiger cubs, and they're 2 boys and 2 girls. And there was just so much going on. Like Gracie just fell in love with the cozy coupe cars. You get the little ones, you could push them around. The pink one, she fell in love with that. So my mum said that that's what she's getting Gracie May for her birthday, is a cozy coupe car. Because that's not far away now. She's going to be 2 very, very soon. 16th of September she'll be 2. So I turned 36, and then 5 days later Gracie May turned 2. I'm just going to use my red liner tape to stick this down with the ribbon, only because I want some really good tack. She is definitely turning into a big girl, Benita. She started potty training. She's not quite 2. Alfie was nearly 3 before I managed to actually successfully potty train him. But as everyone says, boys are lazy, girls are easier in that respect. But then I do think Alfie's neurodivergence did play a huge part with him. I'm just going to take this off. Off of the sofa. I was going to use some tip for wiggle room, but some glue, but I really don't want to. As long as we get this. Oh, that isn't bad. I think I'm going to pop Scent with Love on there. Or should I bring in a brown? I don't know. Let's have a look. So I've got this last year's Essential Book of Sentiments. I do have the lovely Christmas pudding browns somewhere. Christmas pudding brown. Here we go. actually like that little tag. And it says, "Believe in the magic of Christmas." You can quite see it there, so if my light is just really glaring. I'll hold it up. And I'll pop that on there, I think, as my little sentiment, just for something extra. But let's go ahead and fold and burnish, do my cutting. I'll fold and burnish the base, and then we'll do the shaker element. Yes, she is very cute, Bonita, but she's also very mischievous. She's really properly got into climbing now. And by climbing, I mean swinging on the curtains kind of climbing. She climbs on her kitchen. I'll send you a photo note later, Bonita, you'll see what I mean. She climbs on her kitchen, which is right by my living room window. Then she grabs the curtains and continues to swing on the curtains. Oh, sorry Mike, I completely missed that. I will put his YouTube name in the comments, only because I can get it right. Oh no, something's happened. I hope I'm still live, because my sort of comments disappeared then. Oh. She's definitely playing Tarzan, Bonita. We've already got a monkey, Mike. His name is Alfie. There's his name in the comments. It's Duck YT VR. It means Duck YouTube VR, apparently. So we used ChatGPT. I'm not a big fan. I have problems with Bonita and I had doing a thing for me, a thumbnail for Bonita and I for our last live. But it did create a really cute logo for him that's a little duck wearing a VR headset. Which he was really pleased with, so. So let's pop some red liner tape. This is definitely my favourite for boxes. Thank you to everyone who's hit the like button. I really appreciate that. It really helps my channel grow and for everyone to see my lives. When I do lives now, I'm going to try and stick to a Monday evening where I can. But I do have some exciting news. I did get on to the college course I was hoping to get on to. So that is Wednesdays. But I will definitely keep up with my videos and lives. They just might, my lives might not be as often. But I'm really excited and I can't wait to start. Level 3 counselling makes the CPAB course. So that's the next step before level 4, which then will make me a qualified counsellor. I must be absolutely mad. At 34, I decided that I was made redundant just about to give birth to Grace May. Literally, I was made redundant on the 31st of August and she was born on the 17 days later. And then I had really bad postnatal depression and I decided to completely change my career because I thought I just wasn't happy. And it's something I wanted to do for such a long time, and I thought I was made redundant, so I had the money, just do it. So last year I did the level 2, and I'm so glad I did it last year, because in the local college I'm going to studying at, they've just changed it. So whereas I did the level 2 introduction to counselling, which was 2 sort of parts, and it was like 14 weeks course, split up into 2 7-week blocks. It was only like £150 odd each part, which was really good. They've now changed it so they do the level 2 CPAB, and that course itself, the level 2 now, they don't offer the other one. It's like £900. Because my one's just over 1,000, this one. So I sort of managed to split it up into a payment schedule. I'm hoping for level 4 I can get a loan. But, perfect. Now I'll do the shaker in a minute. Do the base. I'm so glad I managed to get onto. Happy is definitely the best. I'm quite happy now being a stay-at-home mum, just, you know, looking after the kids and Luke. But obviously Grace may be starting school now part-time in January. So by the time there are only 4 levels, so level 3 is a year, level 4 is 2 years. You can go on and get like a BA, but you don't need that to start. I've lost my train of thought. You don't need any from level 4 to actually be a counsellor. Start practicing. The personal counsellor I saw years ago for just after COVID for PTSD and for postnatal depression, she was actually my lecturer, and I sat down with her and spoke to her about it, and I said I want to be someone's Joanne, and she went, you'd be brilliant, just do it and come and do it with me. And I've learned so much from her. I've got a new lecturer now, but she is just amazing. She helped me so much. But it's not because she was a trained counsellor. She helped me so much because she could sit there and say to me, I've walked a similar story to yours and I get that. And it does get better. And I can help you. You have come to the right person. And that is what helped me. To be able to sit here and talk to everybody, really. To talk to anyone, because I went through something so traumatic. I was a shell of myself. And by the time COVID came around, well, that's made everything worse. Person-centred counselling, like, I want to do person-centred, and I do want to do like courses in CBT, because CBT is brilliant, but it's not a one-size-fits-all, as I learned myself, and person-centred is absolutely brilliant, and it's based on the Carl Rogers theory. And learning about that has been so much fun. I'm sorry if I'm boring everyone with my counselling talk now. I'm just really excited. I get back to crafting. Thank you, Simone. So person-centred is brilliant. I will just finish this quick. because it does actually, it's not the counsellor doing the work. It is actually the client. Like for me, I'd never heard of person-centred counselling until I experienced it firsthand myself. And I went in thinking, this lady's going to help me. She's going to find all my problems. She'll know what to do. But in actual fact, it's not like that. I had the tools. And I just needed, and that's what it is the client has the tools, and it's just not giving them to the solution, but showing them the tools to find the solution themselves. Now I'm really hoping my box fits my card. If not, I'm going to have to just make a bigger box off screen. But I will still make this box because it is super cute. Ah yes, a little bit of luck, it fits. And I know this will fit on there. Perfect. So all I need to do now is, you're not going to be able to see inside the box because I've got another piece of cardstock here that I'm just going to chop down to size. If I can find my paper trimmer. If not, I'm just going to put this under my laptop. I mean, where else would it be? If it was Benita, it'd be under a pile of papers. If it's Cara, it's just under the laptop. Not as exciting as under a pile of papers. Cuts down to just under 6 in length. And I'm going to grab some foam. Where's my foam tape? I have pulled out, I've got my shaker sequins. These are brilliant, I like these. And I have got pulled out some shaker glitter I might use as well. I'm just going to check that this comes over the, yes, we'll do a thinner one. I have got a thinner foam tape. Bear with me a second, everybody. Oh, there it is. Hiding. Because why wouldn't it be hiding? And the only thing, this tape against Crafter's Companion that I got in a shaker bundle, it's the right sort of thickness, but the thickness isn't best at all. I could do with it the same thickness as my other one, which is not really thick, that I got off eBay. The thickness on that is brilliant. It's just absolutely what you want. It's like 2mm, just like the foam pads and strips from Hunky Dory. I have stocked up on foam pad, but I didn't stock up on foam strips recently. So let's just do another layer. Just to give me that extra room for my shaker goodness. I love a shaker. Shaker card, shaker box. If the name's got shaker in it, if it's got shaker in the name, I love it. I won't take that off just yet. So let's bring in my gorgeous Christmas pudding for the inside. I'm going to stick it on here. Got the top. And I just need to find my little holly bits, which I think I've stuck bits on top. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I got them. Oh, that was lucky. Ah, great tips, Mum. Thank you. I will definitely try that. Because that thick tape is my absolute favourite, and I've got another huge roll of it. It's amazing. Just put some Kalal onto my Christmas pudding. So I can't have a Christmas pudding card without a matching Christmas pudding box. Without saying off camera again. I'm back on screen now. Sorry, Simone. I'm glad you put that in the comments. At least someone's seeing what I'm not, because I am terrible for going off screen. And it's not even like I do it on purpose either. I don't know how I do it. I just sort of gravitate. I think it's just I want it closer to me. Right. Holly leaves. I don't know how much of the holly we're going to see with the frame, but I'm hoping we'll see a good amount. If I just put that there, hold it up in the box a second, and actually see then where we are. Oh, perfect. Yep. And I will put glue on the tape when I attach it, just for us to have wiggle room. And berries, super cute. Right. Before I take the tape off, I'm going to bring my box up there and let's put some sequins in. A little bit of shaker glitter. It's not too much, just a few tops. Just for that sort of iridescent look to it. It's Christmas, Benita. It's for Christmas, we've got to have sparkle. Not that I need an excuse to have sparkle. Sparkly, glitter, shaker. If any of those elements are involved, then I'm there for it. That is my kind of project. So let's just put some glue on there just to give me the wiggle room when I put my Christmas pudding piece down. I always used to use, sorry about that squeak there, I always used to use just glitter for my shakers. And then I actually used sequins and I realised even if there's a tiny gap, because the sequins are bigger, they aren't going to come out. She says. As all the sequins come out because she doesn't push it down properly. Oh well. Strictly, oh I love Strictly. There's nothing wrong with a bit of Strictly sparkle, Mike. I'm actually looking forward to this year. Strictly definitely is going to be good this year. There's a few celebrities which I already am so excited that are in it. Oh, there's my slightly sparkly. Oh, there is a map. I'm going to have to sort that out, but not now. Just have to press it down. I'll let it dry. So let's bring back in my box space. Army 2. Have you seen who's in it this year, Mike? I've been watching on when they were releasing the names. We were watching on social media. I think each day I was more and more excited. And here we go, ladies, and Mike is my finished Christmas pudding triple easel card and my matching box. I think this is going to be loved. My uncle's going to love this, most definitely. Thank you so much. Oh, me too. I've been following the little feed like a stalker too. 'Cause I love EastEnders, so I am really, really pleased that, can't pronounce her real life name, but Suki Panesar is going to be in it. Because I love, love, love her. Oh, thanks Simone. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Benita. Thank you everyone for watching me this evening. I've really enjoyed the chat. Really appreciate you giving your time up. And I will talk to you all soon. And good night from me.